2012, I watch him go in and talk to a customer. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Bentley's making $5 grand a month, went straight to 20 grand a month. I watched him walk in. I remember there was an older couple, there was that old lady. You walked in, I remember everything. So Bentley's kind of like, where's so many? Houston, Chevrolet, Sand Springs. Bentley walks in.
2012.
This lady says, hey, the price is too high. And guess what happens? She didn't have a reason why she thought the price was too high. She didn't see one cheaper down the road. I'm in the next cubicle. I'm a deal watcher. So if you guys want to get really good really fast, what are you going to do? Every time Bam goes in for a close, Scott, anytime somebody goes in, he goes in for a close, you do. Hell, Brandon, Bentley. Dude, I'm right here. I'm like, acting like I'm on my phone. I'm just listening. Why? Because I want to get better. Do you guys want to elevate your game and get better? Yeah. He's going to close that customer. Do you want to know how he did it? Or you just standing back trying to make money and you're going to have to go get him every single time. Am I right? You guys got to start getting next to these closes and listening. That's how it works. But I'm standing next to Bentley, and Bentley says, or this lady says, hey, I think the price is too high. And Bentley said, man, you know, when you say the price is too high, would you mind being more specific? Why do you think it's too high? And this lady says to Bentley, she said, I just think it's too high. I thought, oh shit, she's probing for a better deal. Here we go. Bentley says, I apologize. This is completely my fault. See, I didn't explain our pricing policy to you up front. You see, we've learned that 90% of our customers, they want to get the best price up front. And then the other 10%, they still want to negotiate and haggle. Unfortunately, we find it disrespectful and untrustworthy. You see, we're looking for a further relationship than just today. Mr. and Mrs. Customer, if I was to mark that car up $3,000 and bring it back $3,000, even though you thought you won, would that be trustworthy? No. Have I offended you and your family in any way?
You got to lean in real close.
I
apologize to him.
Have I offended you in any way by giving you my best price up front? She said, "No, you haven't offended me." And Bentley goes, "Thank goodness." Boom, handshake. He said, "If you'll sign right here, I apologize, forgot to ask you, when do you want to set your first payment due? Towards the beginning of the beginning of the month, middle of the month, what's going to work best for you and your family?" She said, "Probably the middle of the month, more like the 10th to 15th. Like the 15th? Cool, sign right here. Thank you so much. Let me get your driver's license insurance."
5-minute work drive.
Closed her up. I'm not expecting you to memorize that right now. But what I am telling you is when he asked her, have I offended you in any way by giving you my best price ever? Have I offended you? That right there, what she served him was a bullshit price objection. She had no motive. She had no reason. And Bentley just handed that right back to her. Have I offended you in any way by giving you our best price up front? And she said no. He wrote her up. He came out. We just got out of training class. And this is what, 7, 8 years ago?
A long time, yeah.
And he's like, fuck, that works. That's the beauty of training, okay? Now I'm going to tell you this, right? That works. Did anybody see how that wouldn't work? I just want to tell you this. Those 6 things, those are all little, but I want you to think about those today, and I want you to think about where you're at in your skill set now, right? Are you an order taker and a tour guide, right? You just running around here walking people around the lot, handing out business cards, your manager's just chasing you down? Are you a salesman? You're great at selling, but you can't close the screen door, right? Okay, you need to work on your word tracks, you need to work on closing, you work on closing techniques. Are you a closer? You can close, you're doing great at closing, but the deal is you don't close for all the money and your growth sucks. You're selling 20, but you're making $2 grand, right? Someone over here selling 15, you're making 18,000, right? Or you're a master closer, right? Which means when you go in, you defend the pencil, you defend it to the fullest, and you close your deals for all the money. Am I right? You guys got to figure out where you're at, and you got to figure out where you want to go. And the gap in between those two is your skill set. So as today's Saturday. Saturday is all about making a whole bunch of money. Saturdays aren't about wearing your brain out, right? But the deal is that, look, growing, it's tough. It's uncomfortable. You'll yawn. You'll get tired. It's like going to freaking college. Am I right? Look, college students, they're learning. They're learning, man. Their brains are developing. A lot of you guys right now, you're getting yourself prepared to make $20,000, $30,000 a month. Some of you guys aren't preparing yourself, and your life's never going to change. If you're entering the uncomfortable zone, your life is elevating up. As all these managers are coming up, and they're all financially changing their mindsets about what their future looks like and how much money they're going to make, because we're creating this unbelievable team. You guys are responsible to do the same thing. Do you guys all understand? And I mean that. You got the best management crew in the world. We got the best store in the world.
We can't do it without you guys.
Yeah, we're all coming up together. So when we start training, you're like, man, this isn't stuff that we've always done. Well, guess what? Your managers are training. They're figuring out every day how to get ahead of the curve, right? They're figuring out how to break over the next boundary, how to push through the next wall, okay? You guys are going to have to do it too. So anything and everything that you don't know, you want to know, and I promise you, everybody that's sitting up here on this platform, these guys that are pushing hard and hustling, they went through the same exact wall that you went through, and now it's the information age is 5 times easier. I'm just going to tell you, should have had access to get all this great stuff back when we were younger, shit, we'd have got there 10 times faster. So, anyways, that's it. I'm good. You guys will think about that stuff today when you're working. That way you don't let nothing slide by you. What do you think, Bean?
Joe?
All right, guys. Man, that was awesome. That was good.